Good afternoon here in Manila, 5 o'clock, past 5 actually, and it's the Monday afternoon, November 5. Just wanted to share something to you quickly. I'm pretty much excited because I finally got my Palo Santo sticks. This is the Palo Santo. There you go. I purchased 6 of them because, again, Palo Santo sticks are, not too cheap. So I just got myself 6 sticks, and it finally arrived today. It was pretty fast. I ordered that, I think Saturday. It was Saturday when I actually ordered it, and I finally got it just this afternoon. So I'm really, really glad and so happy to have the Palo Santo sticks finally. And honestly, I was really amazed by the smell. The smell is really, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I just really love the smell of these sticks. I haven't burned it yet. I haven't tried it yet because, again, I'm trying to be much more practical, trying to save it because, again, these sticks are not so cheap. Sometimes sometimes it costs you about, let's say, probably for 3 sticks, you'd get it at around, probably, let's say, around $5, I guess, around that range. So, yeah. So I'm so excited that I finally got the sticks, and as you can see over here, that's the sage, okay? Sage. I got this weeks ago. From another practitioner, and this one is also very expensive. This small piece or small bundle, it's actually about, purchased it for about probably around close to not $20 definitely, but around $16, around that range. So yeah, and I've tried it. As you can see, I've already burnt it, and I'm using my wooden bowl here, okay? And this one is just different. It's just, I don't know, I got it from an Indian restaurant that sells, some products. I think it's an lavender auric spray. I think it's for healing, right? It says here, handmade with love, joy. I'm not sure if we can read it because it's too small. Handmade with love, joy, and prayers for healing. Oh gosh, I can't eat. Yeah, they're using Agnihotra. I hope I actually pronounced it right. Agnihotra ash. I really can't read some of them. It's so small. Lavender, chamomile. That's it. Vodka. Even vodka. Interesting. Okay, so, but basically, what I wanted to just share is the Palo Santo sticks and the 2 cleansing, products that I currently have. Now, I wanted to discuss, I did some sort of like research about what is the difference between the 2. And, I would recommend for you to check out Mark Bayerski's channel because I've learned a lot from Mark. And I've, finally, actually I told him the first time I actually saged myself, I was like so excited to tell him about it because I was scared. I mean, in the past, I was told, and I've read on some articles that saging yourself or saging the house is actually pretty much dangerous in such a way that it can actually remove the positive energies that are there. So I asked Mark about it, and I was told that because Mark is very, a very wonderful man. He's very responsive to his viewers, and he gives out advices. He's not too, he's very, very generous, sharing his knowledge and all that. And according to him, a good energy is a good energy. So I'd like to, share my experience using the sage for the very first time. For some reason, I decided that, hey, I need to get a sage because of the negative energies that I've been feeling. It was all congested. Like, I know in myself, your intuition would tell you that it's time to get yourself a sage. So, and before I did that, I asked, I asked for advice, and I've also watched some YouTube videos on how to properly sage yourself. And yeah, honestly, the first time I tried it, it was uplifting. Like, there's something so huge that was taken out of you. I guess that's the best explanation I can give based on my own personal experience. So it was really powerful. It was really, really powerful, and I'm so thankful because, I really felt how effective it was, when I saged myself and I saged the house. It's really, this thick smoke was tremendous, and I don't like the smell though. That's the difference between the two. Honestly, I love the smell of the Palo Santo, but with the sage, I don't like the smell. Really, it's so intense. Like, it's hard to explain what it smells like. But I really don't like the smell of the sage. But I tell you, it's so powerful. So I'm sure you're also wondering what's the difference between the two, right? Because these are very powerful. They're known for they're known for the most powerful cleansing sticks or cleansing smudge sticks, right? So what's the difference between the two? As far as I've done my research and watching Mark Bayersky's videos about Palo Santo and sage. Well, the main difference would be sage is actually good for when you're cleansing the home, right? The negative spirits or the negative energy. You can also sage yourself, of course, but according to Mark, it's not recommended that you sage yourself every day because it's way too much. It's definitely going to blast out all, it's like every negativities, whether that's entities or bad energies around you. And it's way too much if we do it every day. Now, the difference between the two, the Palo Santo, it's something that you can actually use to cleanse your chi, basically, your life force. So, that's the main difference between the two. So doing the sage is not recommended every single day, but both are very, very powerful. The Palo Santo sticks are also good for if you have emotional traumas or from psychic attacks, or at the same time if you're working in an environment with a very toxic energy. And that's the main reason why I purchased the Palo Santo sticks and the sage. But the main reason is that I am actually currently working at a work environment where it's so toxic. There's a lot of negative energies, and you wouldn't want to get yourself attached to those toxic energies or those negative energies, especially that I consider my home is very sacred. So I wanted to make sure that my house or the space that I'm at right now is actually filled with positivity, high vibration, and all that. So that's the main reason, what motivated me basically to purchase these two cleansing sticks, powerful cleansing sticks. I wish I can buy Mark's Palo Bite, but maybe someday, because it's really expensive. The Palo Santo sticks are not so cheap, but I like the Palo Bite of Mark Bayersky. You better check that out as well. This is not sponsored, I'm doing this, but I didn't even tell you where I got this from, but definitely I got this from practitioners. They're psychics as well. So, yeah, that's basically where I got these products from. Make sure that when you're purchasing it, it's really from a good source. Now, at this time, I can't, I'm still not in, not that. I'm sure, buying Mark Bayersky's products, it's definitely, part of my bucket list, but it's just way too expensive for me, to be quite honest. But maybe soon. I'm going to invest something on that one. But I really wanted this Palo Bite, it's a combination of Palo Santo and this beautiful moldavite, which I got from Mark Bayersky. Again, this is not sponsored. I just love the man so much. This is my own free will. I wanted to make a video just talking about and sharing what I've learned from him. He didn't force me to do this. Of course, nobody did. We have our own free will. But just wanted to share to you. So imagine, right? You have the moldavite, and then you have the Palo Santo, Palo Bite. But maybe soon I can actually buy that from Mark. I check it out. I think it's about 40 euros. Yeah, but it's very, very powerful. So I hope that gave you some bits of information. I'm not really an expert, but for some reason lately I have decided to get myself protected and grounded, and to, purchase some products that would help me in my day-to-day life, especially that I'm working at a very toxic working environment, where there's a mixture of negative energies, and of course I don't want to to get myself too attached to that kind of energy, right? So that's the reason why I purchased the sage and the Palo Santo sticks. So basically, again, this is where the life force, it would actually cleanse your energy if you're having emotional trauma, psychic attacks, or some, some things that are not really going to help you. If you're in a depressive state, maybe, then this is also a good cleansing stick that you should buy. And the sage, again, is good for the home as well. You can also sage yourself, definitely, but again, it's not recommended to be done every single day because it's way too much, okay? And I feel that I need to just, use this whenever there really is a need to do that, okay? So anyway, that's 11 minutes of me talking. I hope somehow it helped you a little bit. And it's almost close to 6 o'clock. Where's the sunset? I don't know if you can see the sunset. Hold on. Yay! There you go. There you go. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful sunset. It's way too hot, actually, It's way too hot. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. Love and light, guys. Love and light.